had to, real quick, so y'all can understand what's going on. I had to exit out of the whole damn. I had to unhook the whole fucking app. The whole app won't even work. Like, my whole computer can't find the whole destination for the whole website. This is the one. Yo, that shit is crazy. My whole computer can't find the whole destination. What's the name of that thing again? Stream something other. The whole shit. This is crazy. I don't even want to think about it. Fuck that shit. Now it pops up though. Nah, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. We good. We good where we at right now. We'll try you a whole nother time. I'm not fucking with you. I don't even think I want to try that shit no more. I don't like when shit just weirdly stop working. What kind of shit is that? Why that shit just stop working? There we go. We got the right name on here. 2 reasons I had to change the name. What a lot of people don't understand is if your title was incorrect, that's gonna hurt your algorithm very bad. Even if I was to change the title later, I'm gonna have problems. That's 1. 2. No, what took me so long had nothing to do with the name. What took me so long is that the app that I was using won't work. I wasn't able to go to the site to change the title. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't able to go to the site to change the title. The whole site said it won't. The site didn't exist no more. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, I give a little bit of time. I give a little bit of time for a couple of people to come in, and then we'll get back to it. But yeah, that was crazy. That was absolutely insane. But now it's up, so I'm whatever. I don't got time for that. So back to the whole Breonna Taylor thing. For everybody that don't know, we was discussing Breonna Taylor, and we was discussing how, I'm going to tell you, what up, Angel? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what's crazy. This is the absolute bananas crazy thing about this whole thing. We had a whole movement that was getting traction. And you want to know who stopped the traction? Our own people. Our own people stopped the traction. I was talking to somebody in the industry recently, and we was talking about collabing, and the person might want to collab with me, but the person want to keep me at arm's distance. And I can't even argue with the person's position because I think that they're correct to be fearful of allowing people into your circle. I'm going to tell you something people do real quick, right? And I'm going to explain to you why there's a lot of people right now that's trying to make it bigger than they trying to make it, and you're just never going to make it because these games that you're playing, niggas see the games. I know you think you getting over, you doing slick shit, but we talking about people who play with big bread, big money. They see the bullshit games you niggas is playing. Wait, check this out. This has something to do with the Breonna Taylor type situation because it has everything to do with black people can't stick together and they're so quick to turn on each other. But this is not about black on black crime, and this is not bashing black people. I'm actually trying to explain to you how, in my opinion, I'm trying to give you an analogy on why it's so hard for us to do well. So I'm talking to the individual in the industry, right? We chopping it up, we talking, texting. And the person brought up a great point, and the point that they brought up was they don't know if they want to, basically, how can I deal with you when the people that I see around you is all messy? So I want to say this right now for anybody that's listening. My team that I work with and that go through on this channel is not bangers. I know plenty of people that are part of organizations, and I love them and I like them. Some of them I like, they don't even like me. I mean, because I just think they got cool personalities, but I'm like, he's a rat bastard, but I don't got no beef. So I say all this to say this. Anybody hiring me, don't worry about if this Don't worry about me bringing people to come fuck up the shit. All right. I just want to let that be known. Anybody hiring me, anybody working with me, don't worry about the ops. Don't worry about the people who act like they're my friends, but they're secretly sending people to come attack me. Don't worry about them, because I'm not going to pay. I'm like this. If I'm trying to put myself in a position to help other people and and you're trying to slow me down, that means you're not only trying to hurt your own progress, you're trying to hurt the progress of people that you don't even know. Now, I say all that to say this. One of the things that the government does, and not just the government, let me not say it like that, but one of the things that these organizations that don't like black people do, right? One of the things that the organizations that don't like black people do is whenever we get some kind of movement that's going in our favor, they send our own kind to disrupt it. Whenever we have movement and things is happening and we're creating change, they send our own people to come disrupt it. Hold on. Who killed Martin Luther King? Who killed Malcolm X? Pardon me. Who killed Malcolm X? Who killed Malcolm X? Black men, right? Hired by white people. And let me not say white people. That's not fair. Hired by our enemies. Our enemies could have been any race of people. Just so we could be clear. I don't want to say hired by white people. That's not fair. And, all white people didn't get together and say, who are we going to hire? They were hired by some people, some douchebag ass niggas. You feel me? They were hired by them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they do when they're trying to destroy us. They send our own to come destroy us. So sometimes people don't want to work with people because they don't know who you dealing with. When you come and you work with me, it's me. Just so we can be clear on this. It's me. It's my admins. It's Shy Murder. I got a couple of rappers that I fuck with that are only rappers, ain't gangbangers. I got a couple of other people that I fuck with. Now, I say this all to say this. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm literally going to be doing stuff with people who are affiliated with organizations. That don't got shit to do with any business that I'm doing with anybody else. I'm not going to turn my back on I'm not going to turn my back on people who did not turn their back on me. But guarantee you, you turn your back on me, you dead. You are dead to the world. You are dead to me. Guarantee you. Ask the person who turned their back on me before. They'll tell you, that nigga don't even talk to me. He forgot I exist. That's how I give it up. You ain't gonna get second chance. Carmelo Moody said facts. They send people who look just like you but work for someone else. Yeah. So we need our people to not forget about Breonna Taylor. So we need our people. When I say our people, I'm not talking about our people. I'm talking about our people. Our people. The people who have minds and hearts like us. I don't care what complexion they are. I don't care what gender they are. I really don't even care what their sexual preference is. But I do wish that the Black Lives Matter movement spoke more about centralized more. Because right now, I'm behind the movement to stop killing black people. Let's just get that all the way. I'm behind the movement of all people not being murdered. Just so we can be clear. But I'm 100% behind the idea of the people who are supposed to protect us absolutely can't be murdering us. But I'm going to need, this is just me personally, I'm going to need for Black Lives Matter to centralize back on black people. I'm going to need for Black Lives Matter to stop taking every opportunity that they can to talk about all these other different groups. Bad things are happening to all groups of people, all right? White people included. But I need for us to focus on stopping the police from killing black people. Because if we can do that, all that other shit that y'all trying to program and do, it'll be easier for you to do that shit. So let's just get the first thing out of the way. Let's beat the first boss, all right? Let's beat the first level. Let's beat the boss on the first level. Let's stop trying to get to the final boss, take all of them shortcuts, jumping the Rainbow Bridge and all that other bullshit. And I'm just saying Rainbow Bridge because I was actually making two jokes that had nothing to do with gay people. It had something to do with Mario Kart and Thor. So that's why I made the Rainbow Bridge joke. Real quick, just want to let y'all know that because I don't think nobody's gonna get it. That's one of those jokes I tell. I don't think nobody's gonna get. I think nobody's gonna get that. So it was it was a Mario Kart. It was a Thor reference, just so you can know. So the point in which I'm trying to make is I didn't even hear my phone ring. Y'all didn't even hear my phone ring, right? Hey, yo, what up, my brother? How you doing today?
Hello?
Yeah, what up? Let the people know who we talking to.
I told you my anniversary today, so I was celebrating yesterday and shit.
Oh, shit! I forgot, my nigga! I'm so... Yo, I want to apologize. I forgot your end. Yo, uh, uh, congratulations. That word just... It was not... It was hard. Congratulations, my brother. To you and your wife for the time that y'all have together and still be in love. That's a beautiful thing. That's a whole fact. And you better believe they still in love. Could we all get a happy anniversary to Mel Kross and his beautiful wife? Can we get it in the chat?
Yeah, man.
Can we get a happy anniversary for the big homie? Come on, man. What the fuck is y'all niggas doing? Pop some bottles, all that shit. Some party favors, some bottles, no bags. Definitely appreciate you calling. I forgot that you said that your anniversary was yesterday. That was absolutely... If I would have remembered, I would have scheduled better.
Today is my anniversary, but I started celebrating last night. But today is my anniversary.
Oh, all right, that's what it is.
With my wife right now, to get her nails and stuff done right now.
I remember when I had a girlfriend and I used to have to go with her to get her nails done. I mean, I used to hate it, but I loved it at the same time. Like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm here, but I don't want to be wasting my time, man. We gotta get this shit over with. Real quick, all right, let's stop joking. Let's stop talking. We know why we know why you here, right? Me and you know why you here, right? Kross.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm here.
All right, so I'm gonna need for you to just we's talking about a specific person who is out there spreading lies. Can you, before we even talk about the person or say the person's name, could we just be clear on something? You know this person personally. Can you tell us how you know this person?
I know him because we was locked up together. You know, we had mutual acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? When he was on the street and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's how you know him. Y'all did a little bit of time together. How, when y'all was locked up together, were y'all in the same dorm, in the same cell? What?
Well, only time we was ever around each other together was when I was in a box. I was in a box and everything, whatever case may be. He ended up pulling up to the box. We was talking, chopping it up, whatever. Make a long story short, I ended up having to remove my bunkie from out my cell because he wasn't living right, whatever the case may be. And then you know how that goes. And then in came him, you know what I'm saying? So they replaced my old bunkie with him.
Copy. All right. So before we go any further, how did you get along inside? Y'all was cool, it was regular, like what goes on inside as far as you know, I don't want you to say too much, and I'm not trying to incriminate nothing or nothing like that. I just want to get an understanding of how.
Nah, we wasn't really around each other like that, but he wasn't like no real vocal, or you know what I'm saying, like nothing like that, like running around, doing something crazy, or you know what I'm saying. He just stick to himself, say this and get about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he wasn't in there being mad bravado, being rah. He wasn't in there trying to be like the toughest guy on the block.
Oh, nah, not at all. Not at all. Nah, not at all.
Okay, for everybody that don't know, currently we're talking about Zeke Black, the guy that has decided that he was gonna. Oh, I got a whole nother question. Does it make sense for Okay, so you know me and you know Zeke Black and you know whatever problem we allegedly. I don't have a problem with the guy, by the way. He's just stalking me. Does it make sense for the dude to still be talking about me 2 years later, in your opinion?
My opinion, man, a lot of these people be doing weird stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't have no time to be sitting here, you know, harassing nobody about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, you know, but overall, you know, I don't
I
know
love
what
this
his
nigga.
obsession. I don't know what his obsession is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it just bothers me that, you know, I find out that, you know what I'm saying, a chick that I used to deal with once upon a time, that for years I was under the impression that they was related. You know what I'm saying? I was under it, but kind of find out his baby moms and her is real cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I guess that's how it was introduced to me that they was cousins, whatever. But I found out one day while she was, you know what I'm saying, she was sleeping, they was drinking everything, she was sleeping and all that, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? She woke up, Zeke was trying to, you know, pull her panties down.
Hold on. Slow everything down. You're saying that Zeke tried to force himself on a sleeping woman who was drunk. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, my ex, you know what I'm saying? She was resting, you know, they was in the house, whatever. I forgot the whole scene and, you know, situation, but the bottom line was, you know what I'm saying, she was resting and when she woke up, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess trying to eat her out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he was trying to try to pull her panties down when she woke up. You know what I'm saying? And then she was mad at me that I was to know that I was even talking to dude. And I'm like, yo, I don't even remember you telling me this. So she called the nigga on a three-way. So we spoke on a three-way. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, Zeke. And I'm supposed to be a cousin. He like, nah, whatever the case be. I'm like, what do you mean? Nah, all these years we was locked up and all that. I thought that was your cousin. Anytime I need to get in contact with her, I went through you because you knew the source. So I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, y'all family, she tell me this shit. And around the time that she told me this shit, this is around the time well, me and her was still involved because she was in the street. Me and her basically stopped seeing each other because she had got locked up. That's one of OG Mac co-defendants. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how me and her lost in contact because she had got locked up herself. You know what I'm saying? So when I found this out, again, she was just baffled that I was even talking to him, whatever. Like, I supposed to remember that happened so many years ago when she just brought that to my attention recently and had him on the phone sometime like around the same time last year, if I ain't mistaken. That's when I found out about it all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Before we go any further, I want to just acknowledge to everybody this. I was beefing with. There was some shit going on with Zeke and his whole team over there. That first of all, let's just be clear. One of them is a racist channel that we know for a fact. He's an attempted rapist. You could call him a straight up rapist. Because who attempts rape without actually wanting to do the rape, right? So Mel Kross has spoke to me about this previously, but I didn't want to bash dude. I didn't want to talk negative. Am I lying, Mel, or is this the truth? I was like, I really don't want to talk bad about the guy. I don't want to talk about it. Is this the truth or what?
I'm not going to say and talk about somebody, you know what I'm saying, without no truth and everything, the case may be. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm really even saying something because I don't like the fact that, you know, people is going to be out here going hard and putting these labels on people when you yourself, you know what I'm saying, attempted to do some foul stuff. You know what I'm saying? She never got him arrested and everything, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? But he could have. You know what I mean? And that would have fucked his whole life up. You know what I'm saying?
Just so we're clear, we fuck with Mel Kross, period. If there is ever a time where me and Mel Kross has a disagreement, we still fuck with Mel Kross. I want all of y'all to know that. Because this is a stand-up dude. And at the end of the day, this is what I'm talking about. Like when people try to tell me that I need to respect other people's opinions, and I say, well, I don't have a problem with respecting other people's opinion. It's their character I don't fuck with. I fuck with his character. Like this is the type of people, like we need Mel Kross to speak to more of the young folk. We need to get a platform. We need to create a platform where Mel Kross could speak to some of the young dudes. Some of the young people. This is a fact. I talked to the dude. He's never go. If y'all go check out his channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's on some real shit. This dude is solid as shit.
Like I'm not here trying to bash him. I'm not doing none of that. I'm still
That's a fact.
Speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? But you know, don't be out here talking about crazy about individuals and saying this, that, and the other, and you got things in your backyard.
This nigga's a whole rapist.
Yeah, so when you start doing things like that, man, that's not honorable at all. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, Mr. Kross. Yo, Mr. Kross, plug your business, man. Yo, Kross, you gotta send me some artwork for your business so I can promote you. You already know what it is. Send me some artwork, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I got the Kross TV Network shirts and everything. You know what I'm saying? People, they loving them. They giving me a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? Going Kross TV Network, I done posted that. And you go to Mel Kross 183rd on Instagram. I also got pictures of, people buying the shirts and everything like that. I got Dell's Express LLC. We do moves, commercial and residential moves. You know what I mean? So, hit me up, man. Always looking to work. I'm saying interviews with it. Got some artists about to start putting some music out. And
send me whatever from your
lookout.
artists. Send me whatever from your artists. I got you. Keep going.
All right. Yeah, and I'm saying, and I got other little endeavors that I want to put together. You know what I'm saying? Like doing little skits, some of the things that I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I want to, start showing them and acting them out. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the case may be. So those that may not understand what I say in words, they'll be able to, draw their conclusions based on what they're seeing. You know what I'm saying? So they don't just get a verbal, they actually get to see it for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And just for everybody that might be watching this, there's a lot of people that I'm not going to be able to, like, if I do better and when I get to the next level, because we getting there. When I get to the next level, there's a lot of people that I'm just not going to be able to work with because of that I want to work with. I'm going to have to figure out a way. I don't know how to do it yet. This is a man right here. This is a solid dude. We are definitely going to be working with him. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. I don't even care if me and the nigga ain't talking. We're going to have to go hire somebody to tell each other. I was just making a joke. Keep going.
And one thing I want to be clear about, too, is that I ain't do this, you know what I'm saying, for nothing in return.
Oh, no.
I didn't come on here because I was promised anything.
No.
Or I ain't come on here because I got a beef or personal strife with Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just came up here because, I don't like when individuals do things like that, especially if you don't got concrete, evidence, whatever the case may be.
Dude, he's finding people that don't exist to lie on me.
Those are very serious allegations. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to have that lingering over their head, walking down the street with their family and everything with this over their head. You know what I'm saying? That's potentially dangerous when you know what I'm saying, be doing outlandish stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. You know what I mean? And, me being a righteous person, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let that be known. As y'all see, even when I did have a little strike with him in the past, whatever the case may be, whatever have you, even then I didn't bring that stuff out. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm not one of the individuals that get mad at a person and now I'm going to just speak my mind about an individual. But when you do things that's not honorable to others, and you got things that similar thing on your jacket, I'm saying, as a me being a stand-up individual, I'm saying that's the proper time for me to let that be known. You understand what I'm saying? So, just be clear on that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, man, love and salute. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, my brother. I'm going to let you get back to enjoying your beautiful day with your wife.
No doubt. Salute, King. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Of course. Always. Later. Okay, first of all, we already know Mel Kross' word can't be questioned. And I'm not saying that because he's God or anything like that, but if there was ever a solid dude that was in a gang, it's this nigga. If there was ever a solid dude that was in a gang, it's this nigga. I'm going to need for all of y'all motherfuckers that jack Zeke to either stay away from me or just apologize for believing a nigga. You don't got to apologize for whatever you believed in. Just be like, my fault, Frost. That's it. I'm good with that. I'm going to need one of those. I've been going through 2 years of bullshit because the nigga is, I don't know if the nigga in love with me or want to be me, but it's one of the two. Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. And it's a mic drop. Could we just be clear on something? This dude tried to rape a sleeping female. Because you have to either say Mel Kross is a liar, or yeah, he tried to rape a sleeping female. This nigga's a whole rapist. Y'all niggas is jacking what this nigga's saying. Pay attention to all the channels that's helping him put his message out there. The clown TVs of the world. The white boys of the world. This nigga tried to rape a woman that was sleeping. She wake up. Yo, imagine being a woman and you waking up and some dirty nigga pulling your panties down. Imagine waking up and some dirty nigga is pulling your pants down, your panties down. You're a female. You sleeping. You just waking up some dirty nigga. The nigga dirty. Some dirty nigga that some other people know that just happen to be around is pulling your pants down trying to eat you out. This is the dude people is picking over me. This is the dude that people were saying is solid, and I'm not. The rapist nigga is the niggas is saying is solid. Yo, I had to tell the nigga he can't keep wearing the same shirt every day. That's a fact. So the next time you see one of these channels bigging up Zeke, they fucking with a rapist. They a whole Zeke black out this bitch. They fucking with a rapist. That nigga a rapist. What do you call a nigga that try to rape a woman and fail? They still a rapist. They still a rapist. Do y'all remember I had to tell that nigga to change his shirt? The nigga had on the hockey shirt on for like 3 lives. I said, nigga, you gotta change that shirt. Only other shirt he had was a t-shirt. Shout out to that shit. I got a whole rapist out here stalking me. Now y'all see why he's stalking me for 2 years? This nigga a whole rapist. This nigga is a whole rapist. Now you see why he's trying to tell people I do weirdo shit? He a whole rapist. There's no telling how many women he actually did rape. You think that was the only time he ever tried to do that shit? Do anybody else know of a person a rapist that only tried to rape one woman ever and said, you know what, this ain't for me? Do you know ever heard of any rapist that thought like that? Tried to rape one woman, failed, and said, well, you know, I'm going to stick to some other type of crime. That nigga a whole rapist. Yeah, I'm kicking Dale Wright straight out because obviously you're not intelligent enough to have conversations with us. There you go. Nobody said, first of all, you probably do know a rapist. There are a lot of rapists out here. All you got to do is ask women, and if they're being in a real honest moment with you, a good load of women have been raped or have been sexually assaulted in their life. So the fact that you said you know no one that is a rapist is probably a lie. You probably know people are rapists and don't know that they are. Thank you, Daryl McKinnon. He said, you never know, Dale. That's a fact. We kicked him out, though. That nigga got hit with the bags immediately. This nigga is a whole rapist. You know I'm going to take the clip that Mel Kross just did. I'm going to take the clip out and we're going to upload that video. And I'm going to need everybody to share that video on IG and on everything. And when y'all share it on IG, I need you to tag the rap bastard. And tell him Kross is waiting for that fade. The nigga only knew me for a couple of months and he trying to tell niggas me and him was in the sandbox together. What kind of shit is that? Tag that nigga. I want all. We got 122 people in here. At least 100 of us is on IG. At least 70 of us could put the clip up and tag that nigga and tag the people that fuck with him. So they all can know. So they can't say they don't know this nigga is a rapist. That nigga's a fucking rapist. What up, Suzette? That nigga a fucking rapist. I got a rapist stalking me and I got niggas helping him. I got a rapist stalking me. We just had Mel Kross come on the show and talk about how Zeke Black tried to rape his ex-girlfriend. We just had Mel Kross come on the show. Mel Kross, the Honorable Mel Kross. The Honorable Mel Kross just came on the show and said Zeke Black tried to rape his ex-girlfriend. You know that fade, Zeke? You know where I live. Please pull up. Because I wanted to fuck you up before. That's a whole stat. But I promise to you, if you pull up, I promise to you, I'm going to take you to the fireworks festival. You're going to see all the stars, all the stripes. I promise you. This nigga's a rapist. Zeke Black is a rapist. Mel Kross never... Shout out to Hunter Rizzle. Hunter Rizzle said Mel Kross never speaks out of character, so you know what type of time this dude is on. This nigga, Zeke Black got mad. Zeke Black is a rapist. You know, remember when Zeke Black was mad at me because I wouldn't let him come in my house? I told y'all the nigga's a weirdo. This nigga's a whole rapist upset with me because I won't let him come in my house. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. Could we get to the second part of our show now? Let's get to the second part of our show where we talk about Nick Cannon. Who wants to discuss Nick Cannon? Who wants to discuss Nick Cannon? Who wants to discuss Zeke Black being a rapist? Let's take a vote. Zeke Black or Nick Cannon? Let's take a vote. The rapist or Zeke or Nick Cannon? Yo, the dude argued. Yo, I lie to you not. The dude argued and complained to niggas that I wouldn't let him come in my house. What kind of man does that? What kind of man does that? What kind of man? Hold on. What kind of man complains that another nigga don't let him come inside of his house? Oh, Nick Cannon's fired from everyone, from everything. Nick Cannon is completely canceled from media. Well, I mean, he has his own platform, so he could just go on YouTube or go on IG and still make his money. Nick Cannon is fine. But Nick Cannon has been fired from Viacom fired Nick Cannon, so I don't think there's gonna be no more wilding out or none of that shit. Because you know Viacom owns like MTV and all of them, MTV or BT or whatever the fuck. So he's about to get fired. He about to get fired. He's already fired. They canceled everything involving Nick Cannon. Now, I'm about to say a couple of things, and they're going to be polarizing. I'm about to say a couple of things, and they're going to be polarizing. Now, I need to let niggas know that I got a whole rapist out here trying to destroy. The nigga's trying to badmouth me and make me look like I'm a bad guy, and he's a damn rapist. Why you think he's trying to call me one? I don't rape shit. I don't even go around anything. Okay, number one reason I'm single, I spend the majority of my time trying to build my business. If you can't get involved with what I'm doing, or if I can't stay working and being in a relationship with you, it's just not gonna work. I would love to meet somebody who part-time worker or full-time worker, or I don't care, but I need to meet somebody where I can still, like, when I leave out of here, I still got the opportunity to grind. You know, I can't grind right now. I'm gonna be able to. So that's why I'm single, right? And just so we could be clear, just because a motherfucker's single, that don't mean he ain't having sex. I just want to be clear on that. So, because there's a weird assumption that just because I don't have a girlfriend, like I have no sex. That's not accurate. I'm just saying. That's not accurate. I don't throw dirt on women names. So if I'm not in a relationship with you, I'm not gonna run around talking about, yeah, I'm banging that bro, I'm bringing that bro, I'm banging that. I don't understand that concept. I just be like, fuck it, I'm not having sex. And then instead of put the girl business out there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he could sue for a lot of things involving wilding out. Real quick, I'm gonna explain something real quick. I think because we're gonna discuss what Nick Cannon was talking about and referring to. Okay, so for everybody that don't know, Nick Cannon is a Hebrew Israelite. There are more than one type of Hebrew Israelite. I just want to explain this to you. They're the Hebrew Israelites that are out on the front line yelling and screaming at everybody because they just yelling and screaming at everybody, right? There's a Hebrew Israelite that actually I let people in all the time. What are you talking about? Yo, you seen that? They made a fake Zeke Black made a fake Mel Kross account. Yo, Zeke Black made a fake Mel. I gotta take a picture of this just in case Mel Kross ain't see this. I gotta take a picture of this shit. This nigga made do y'all understand what I'm dealing with? Do you understand what I'm dealing with? This nigga's a whole rapist. Do you understand the type of stalking mentality this nigga has? This nigga's a fucking stalker, nigga. This nigga's a stalker. This nigga is a stalker. No, but also I think he's claiming blood. So, you know, I think he's trying to let everybody know he blood. So I think he's trying to let people think that the way he carry himself is the way Bloods carried himself. He's always watching me. What are you? The nigga's in love with me. What are you talking about? This nigga's always watching me, nigga. He's in love with me. He's either watching me or he's asking other people to watch. Yo, what was Jack Frost doing today? Did you see the bulge in his pants? Did he stand up? Did he readjust himself? What was Jack? That's the type of questions he's probably asking these guys. I don't think Bloods move like Zeke either. He's giving y'all niggas a bad name. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of stand-up. I know Bloods that are in politics. Just so we could be clear. I know Crips in politics too. I know Bloods in politics. Just so we could be clear. Not everybody that's a part of the organizations is out on the streets banging. Some people are part of these organizations and they up and they doing other shit. Business owners. Shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Actually, there was a dude that made a song saying, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I forgot his name. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I don't got no privacy. Whoa. Do I know almost every song? Do I know almost every song? Yo. I'm just saying. Do I know almost every song? No, that's not Michael Jackson. That's Rockwell. Oh, you're right. That is MJ singing the hook. No. Freeze Williams. You're right. That is MJ singing the hook. My apologies. That is MJ singing the hook. Yeah, but I know songs from the 60s and the 70s, homeboy. I wasn't alive in the 60s. You feel me? I just I think it's important to know. I think it's important to be able to control your emotions, and music is the easiest way to be able to control your emotions and your mental. So you find music that could help elevate you. So that's why some artists, you got artists out there that they the emo crowd because their music is for people who want to kill themselves or they're depressed or they want to think about killing other people. Then you got other people like Little Duval who just makes music about partying because he know about partying. And if you want to party, you're gonna listen to Little Duval music. That's a whole fact. You feel me? So music is important like that. So a lot of the songs that I listened to growing up, it just has to deal with the type of people that I was around, so the types of things that I heard. You feel me? And not for nothing, I spent a lot of time by myself, and the only company I had was my cousin's DJ equipment that he had left at my house, and stacks and stacks of records. So there was a period of my life where all I did was just listen to music all day. What up, Team Hype? Rockwell's Barry Gordy's son. That's how come he got Michael Jackson to be on the damn track. I believe it. Let's get back to Nick Cannon. Real quick, I want to say this about the whole Nick Cannon situation. I don't disagree with the sentiment. Real quick, I just want to give a little bit of. Let's not talk about theology for a minute. Let's not talk about theology. Let's just talk about what we can basically prove at scientific evidence. Life started in Africa, right? Right? Have you ever seen Africa? You want to know the thing that's suspiciously missing from Africa that they try to act like is in Africa? Actual forests. Africa is so much of a desert, that shit is crazy. Africa's a damn desert. Africa has long stretches where trees are like a mile, damn near like 30 yards away from each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? What up, G's? Do you understand what I'm saying? Africa, and especially central the Middle East specifically, right? There's not a lot of foliage. There's not a lot of coverings, right? Caucasian people would not have been able to survive back then. SPF 400 did not exist. Do you get what I'm saying? You think skin cancer is bad now, right? We actually have protection against skin cancer now. People could put on that lotion stuff, right? And protect yourself from the sun, right? Back then, they didn't have no SPF, whatever the fuck. Right? So, realistically, melanated people did start on the planet first, right? So, this is no disrespect to anybody else. I think we all family, all right? Just to be honest with you. Right? So, the problem with what Nick Cannon was saying was, if Nick Cannon wouldn't have, this is just my opinion. If Nick Cannon would have just said melanated people, Caucasian people, and didn't try to point his finger at Jewish people, this problem that he currently has wouldn't exist. He would have a different problem, but this problem that he currently have wouldn't exist. I'm going to tell you why I don't agree with Nick Cannon. Not that I don't agree with him, the premise or the understanding or the concept of what he's trying to speak about, but why I don't agree with the way that he did with what he did. I'm going to explain. You know how I keep telling people stop talking about black on black crime? I only want people to talk about crime. You know how I don't want people to talk about how police, like for the most part, I don't really don't want to talk about people only talking about police killing black people. I want to talk about police brutality in total. Do you see how I operate? I don't want there to be a delineation between ideologies or a delineation between ethnicities or whatever the case is. I want us to be right on point, and we want to treat every single human being just as fair as the next human being. You understand what I'm saying? So that's usually what I'm moving towards. The problem is you have to be able to deliver bad information that individuals don't want to hear in a digestible bite. Nick Cannon did not do that. Also, I don't want, this is just me, I don't like people trying to pit one race against another race right now while we're doing this, while we're going through these struggles that we're going through, like trying to get Breonna Taylor's killers brought up to justice. I want us to all be on the same page. When Nick Cannon decided to start talking about Jews, he's not on the same page with the rest of us. We're not talking about that right now, Nick. It sounds like you bringing up a problem that you got with some other people and trying to get us to jump on board with it. And I'm not even saying you're wrong. You get what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with Nick Cannon at all. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's right. But I'm saying I'm not here to disagree with what Nick Cannon said. I'm here to say, Nick, the way that you did it was so wrong, and how you did it was so wrong, that there's no way that you could not have expected a backlash. That's all I'm saying. And I don't like the fact, specifically myself, that he could have been talking about shit like the Breonna Taylor. They're not arrested yet. When the fuck is we gonna arrest the people that killed Breonna Taylor? Why you could talk about that, Nick? Right? If you want to talk about something social, we have social justice movements going on right now that Nick could talk about. Judaism is not a race. That's a fact, but that's not the point. I also didn't use the word Judaism. And I also didn't say Jews were a race. I'm not bashing you, Team Hype. I just, you don't know, but I don't allow for people to put words in my mouth. So I like yous. I like yous a lot. I want you to stay. I want you to be comfortable. I might give you a neck rub at the end of the day. But don't put words in my mouth, Team Hype. Ask questions. Make statements. Jesus says we don't have to be best friends. We could get along and respect one another. That's a fact. It's a fact. What do I keep? Look, I try to lead by example. When do you see me ever go after people I don't like? When do you ever see me just randomly go after people that I got a problem with? I don't do that because I want to lead by example. I don't want you wasting your time with people that you don't have to waste your time with, because I want you to succeed. I want you to win. I want all that shit out there that's yours. I want you to get it. You can't get what's yours if you got to waste time doing bullshit with other people that ain't going to make you nothing. So the only way that I can show that that's not what you should be doing is if I also don't get involved in bullshit. Notice the only time I address people is when when I consider it to be, I don't have no other choice, or it's just the appropriate time. Other than that, for the most part, I don't address these motherfuckers that talk about me. I just let them, and they be saying some extremely outlandish, crazy. They be saying shit that I might get killed one day walking down the street. Oh, that's what's up, Team Hype. My apologies. You good? Don't worry. You good, Team Hype. I know somebody that goes by Hype something. I don't want to just blow her up. And I like her. I think she's a cool person. I think that we have a real big misunderstanding going on, but I think she's a cool person. And I like her energy. She got like real dope energy. Like she got real energy. Like she got kind of energy that confuses me every time I see her. Like, why in the hell was this girl so bubbly and happy? How could I get some of that shit? Not the girl. I'm saying the bubbly and happiness. That part. No, don't worry. Oh, let me stop talking about this shit. I'm about to get in. This is a hole. I'm digging it. Definitely got to be Sucker Feast Smashville. That's a fact. Also, I found my camera. I thought my brother was playing shenanigans with me. He was not. I want to apologize to my brother Mike, Tashin. I want to apologize. I thought you was playing shenanigans. You was not. Yo, I be apologizing to people that don't even know I'm apologizing to them for some shit that I said or did that they don't even know happened. Yo, everything I got you gotta live with yourself before you gotta live with anybody else. So just always remember that. So back to Nick Cannon. So that's my problem with what Nick Cannon did and said. I don't necessarily disagree with what Nick Cannon said, but I think that we have a thing going on right now, Nick. We trying to create change. Why in the fuck are you talking about Jews for? Why are you talking about Jewish people for? We trying to create change over here. You trying to get something else going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that was a little narcissistic. That was it. Yeah, he said he's not. That was just too narcissistic. Why? We have a movement going on, Nick. Why wouldn't you just start getting involved with the movement that's already going on? Why are you trying to create a whole new movement? What did you think was going to happen when you went on air and started talking about the people that... What did you think was going to happen? Like, what did you think was going to happen? Nick? So, Nick's fired. I keep hearing Academics is fired. Academics just put out the other day that he's going to be right back on Everyday Struggle. Could y'all please just... I think Nick Cannon might actually be a little... I've always thought Nick Cannon was narcissistic, by the way. But I think he might be narcissistic. And I'm not mad at him because a lot of celebrities are narcissistic. Like, you need to be a little narcissistic in order to make it. So whenever you hear somebody say somebody's a narcissist, like, they're a fucking actor. Like, if they weren't a narcissist, they probably wouldn't be good at their job. What the fuck are you talking about? That guy, if they try to say like if what I do, if somebody tried to call me a narcissist, like, if I was a narcissist, that would actually probably make me better at my job. Narcissists are confident as shit for the most part, right? So that would probably make me a little bit better at my job if I was an actual narcissist. So I don't even see that as a negative thing, to be honest with you. But I'm not a narcissist. But so, shout out to that. Shake says, wait, first G's up. G-Way says, I think Nick should have kept playing the game honestly. And you know the game I'm talking about. Not to say it like that, but what else does he... I agree with you, G-Way. Shake says, Nick tries that nice guy look on TV, but the complete opposite off TV. CEOs can't have that on their network. I don't know Nick Cannon personally. I do know people that know Nick Cannon personally. Like Speed Dial personally. I don't know Nick Cannon personally, so I don't know how he is off the air, but usually people when they're on the air aren't the same when they're off the air, because when you come on the air, most people aren't like me. They're not already have a built personality that's built already for social media. They have to build their personality for social media. And then when they get off the air, they're exhausted, because it's exhausting trying to be somebody you're not for 2 hours, 3 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? No, Nick's going to be all right. Nick has his own platform. Nick can literally just do all of the shows that he currently do on IG or on YouTube, get the same streams. You do know this, right? They literally fired him, but what they really did was they gave him the opportunity to build his own brand. He could go work for himself. Niggas, stop trying to figure out other people to work for. If you don't hire me, I'm going to be like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to build my own shit that I wanted to... The thing I wanted to do for you, I'll just build me the opportunity to do the shit for myself. Get out of here. Like, that's the type of energy I got. I wanted a television network. I started doing YouTube. I wanted a newspaper. We have a newspaper. I'm just saying, like, that's my time. That's the time I'm on. There's a couple of other things I want to build. We're going to go make them. Yeah, they're going to need Nick before he needs... That's my point. G's up said, I feel they'll need Nick before he needs them. That's my point. That's my whole point. Nick could just go leave and go do his own thing. Period. Nick has that. He don't. What the fuck? He don't need them. Nick has millions. Rhonda said, is Howard Stern independent so that he could say what he wants? Joe Budden was better than when he was independent. Okay, so I don't know what Howard Stern is, but if you hire Howard Stern, you already know you gotta have a clause in there that just says, we don't even give a fuck. Say whatever you want to say. This is Howard Stern. You don't hire Howard Stern for Howard to put a muzzle on him. You hire Howard Stern in hopes he's gonna say, in hopes he'll do shit that you might have to fire him for. That's the best way to put it. That's why you hire a Howard Stern. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he don't care if they fire him. That's a fact. Yeah, he don't care about that. I just explained why. He could just go build his own brand now. Yo, when you be working for other people sometimes, that shit is fucking handcuffs. What up, Straight Bowling? Yo, Straight Bowling, we just had, I just want to bring this up for 1 second. We just had the big homie Mel Kross come on and say that Zeke Black tried to rape his ex-girlfriend. Or let us know that Zeke Black tried to rape his ex-girlfriend. What do you think about that, Straight Bowling? We're going to get back to the, we're going to stay on the conversation about Nick Cannon. But I want to know what Straight Bowling think about Zeke Black being a rapist. Yeah, Mel Kross came on and let us all know that Zeke Black tried to rape his ex-girlfriend. That's a fact. She was knocked out, drunk, and Zeke Black was pulling her pants down trying to rape her. And Mel Kross said it. And we know Mel, come on. Mel Kross is not on that type of time. He's never clout chasing. He's never doing weirdo shit. Radamez says, I think they was mad because he was saying blacks was the original Jews. First of all, blacks ain't Jews. Stop. Blacks ain't Jews. All right? Blacks is not Jews. I'm not going to get into that. Jews are Jews. Blacks are not Jews. I think I know what you're trying to say, Radamez, but even the Hebrew Israelites don't say blacks are Jews. They say blacks are Israelites. Pardon me. They say blacks are Hebrews. They say that the black people are the original Hebrew man. That's what Nick Cannon was saying. Because he's a Hebrew Israelite. So Nick Cannon was basically saying blacks are the original Hebrew and that the Jews are not actually Hebrews. But the Jews are Jews, period. Even inside of that conversation. Rhonda says, I think Nick wanted his own TV show, talk show at some point. He's still pursuing that. He will have to play the game. No, they're not giving. You think they're going to give Nick Cannon a talk show now after he just said what he said? They trying to X that. We better, you know what? We better go make sure Nick Cannon got good security. Y'all think I'm joking? We better go make sure Nick Cannon got good security. You give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to play this tune right here for y'all. I'm going to let y'all listen to the morning coffee shit for a second. I'll be right back.
Mike Jones Beats.
I see somebody said that he should go to Revolt. I think we should all just open our own black networks, period, and stop selling them when it gets when they start making money. That's what I think we should do. I think we should all open up our own networks, period. I'm tired of people complaining that they work on. There's a lady, Makisha or whatever her name was. I don't know how to say her name. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find her real quick. Look at the yams on that one. I think her name is Makisha. There we go. This chick right here, she used to be on one of them Love and Hip Hop shows. This chick right here, she used to be on one of them Love and Hip Hop shows. No, that is the fact. The nigga tried to rape the girl. There is no other. Hold on, straight bowling. That he tried to rape her. There is no other thing. There is no other facts to come out. He tried to rape her. Period. What are you talking about? What are you talking? Well, hold on. I want to say something real quick because somebody said thickums. Says Frost stay with them thickums. Yo, not for nothing, but Sarah Molina has been looking very nice on her IG lately. That's a whole fact. They found some clothes. She needs to stay with the black fucking hair. That's a fact. Stay with the black hair. The black hair is a whole. They're not saying that. Well, hold on. Stop everything. Haven't I been saying that the black hair was a win for Sarah Molina this whole entire time? Tried and rape are the same thing. If somebody tries to rape you and they don't succeed, they would have raped you if they had an opportunity. Pay attention to the niggas that try to act like rapists ain't rapists. Yeah, work for ourselves, hire people of like minds. That's what I mean by hire ourselves. I'm not saying only hire black people. Hire anybody that could do the job. But hire people of like minds. If Mel Kross said it happened, I believe it. I'm sorry. Y'all know that nigga the cat? Hold on. Could we have a vote real quick? Who knows Mel Kross the cat? You know Mel Kross the cat? You do not know Mel Kross to be capping. Can we have a vote real quick? Mel Kross, you know Mel Kross to be capping. Mel Kross do not be capping. Let's have a vote real quick. While I show you something she posted. I'm telling you. Pay attention to the motherfuckers that's going to try to give Zeke a way out of this. Anybody that try to give Zeke a way out of this, you already know them niggas is no good. Anybody going for Zeke on this, how you going to go for a rapist? My nigga, could we all agree that being a rapist is worse than being a snitch? What's worse? Could we just write something down there real quick? If you think a snitch is worse, write snitch. If you think a rapist is worse, write rapist. What's worse, a rapist or a snitch? Blacks were never Jews, Patrick. I'm not going to get into this with you. You do not understand semantics. Blacks were never Jews. You do not know enough to have this conversation. If you think blacks were ever Jews, you do not have the appropriate information to have this conversation, and I don't want to have this conversation. So just let it slide because I'm gonna literally rip you apart. Nope, I'd way rather be a snitch than a rapist. That's a fact. If a nigga had to choose, Jews is not a race, it's a religion. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Manny. Because I was about to just absolutely, if he was about to force me to have to tear him a new one. Because that's the second, would have been the second time I had to address that. I understand your point, Manny Delgado, but inside of the concept of what he was talking about, no, blacks can't be Jews. But yes, blacks can be Jews because anybody could just decide to become a religion. But that's not what he was talking about, and you know that wasn't what he was talking about. You really gonna do this, Manny Delgado? You really gonna go out on this? This is what you're gonna go out on? Somebody else's argument? You're gonna really go out on this? This is the hill you're gonna die on? Yeah, a snitch is just trying to survive or not go to jail. A rapist is trying to take somebody else's fucking everything. So pay attention to the motherfuckers that's gonna be trying to defend Zeke Black on this. Pay attention to the motherfuckers that's gonna say they want proof. Zeke Black, don't make me have to get the girl to call in. Because then that's gonna be crazy. Then what's the excuse gonna be? And then y'all niggas is gonna look even worse. All of y'all people standing next to him. This nigga tried to rape somebody and he's busy calling me one. I'm not even talking you, Radamez. I was talking to the other guy. My apologies if you thought I was referencing you. Somebody else I think was talking about the same thing you was talking about. Radamez is like big bold words. I said you was right, man. All right, I'm just gonna kick. I'm kicking all people that think blacks are Jews. So I don't want to keep having to. I'm just gonna kick you. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna kick you. I'm just gonna put you on a million timeouts so you can't keep saying shit that's not true. There you go. Wait, hold on. I gotta unkick you first. Hold on. Let me unkick this guy so I can put him on a million timeouts. These are the type of people ruining our community because they don't know what they're talking about, but they want to tell everybody what they think they know. If anybody say blacks are Jews, the original Jews, they're an idiot. I advise you can listen to them all you want. That's your you could try to school them. It's not gonna help. But I'm letting you know right now, you're just wasting your time having any conversations with them. Yo, everybody go give Dreamville 226 a timeout or admins. Let's just put them on a million timeouts. Admins, anybody else that come in here and say blacks are the original Jews, put them on timeouts. I don't want to call these guys out no more. I just want them on. Everybody give them like 10 timeouts a piece. I don't want them back, but I don't want to kick them, but I don't want them back. No, because I don't want to have the conversation. So you want me to have a conversation about some shit I don't want to talk about because you're not knowledgeable enough to know. I don't want to have the conversation because of how polarizing. Do you understand that these guys are trying to get me to talk about something so they can say I'm a racist? Y'all do understand that's what's going on, right? They're trying to get me to talk about something so they can take my words, change them around, and then call me a racist. So please don't get involved with what these guys is talking about because they all about to get the axe in a minute. You're all going to get hit with bags. See? Manny Delgado don't want to leave it alone. So there you go. I'm just going to throw him straight out the room. There you go, Manny. No, I said I'm not going to throw him out. I would just put Manny on a ton of timeouts. I unhit Manny. Admins, I want everybody to go give Manny like 10 timeouts or some shit. I don't know. I don't want to have to keep seeing his comments. Yeah, I know you said in theory. I know you was trying to distract me. I get you. You distracted me, and now you got hit with a whole bunch of timeouts. Go get another account. You could try to distract me again, or you just was distracting me by accident, and now you just understand how that works. So either which way, it's a win. Either which way, it's a win for me. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Y'all see what they trying to get me to do? They trying to get me to say some weirdo shit so they could go on their channels and say that I'm an anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Semitic, which I'm not. Pay attention. Anyway, fuck that. So Nick Cannon out his mind for saying that. I think that he needed to that's just not something he should have spoke on. I think that when you get to a certain level, you know the people who you do business with, and you know how you got to talk. And he could have said everything that he said, but he could have said it in a much more digestible bite. There's a reason why the majority of people that they let on to be hosts are extremely intelligent. They just want you to be smart so you don't go in front of the air and say some shit they don't want you to say. That's it. They want you to be able to go on air and say some shit that's not going to get them caught up with the FCC. That's not going to get them get they how do you call that? They sponsors pulled. You know, that's all. They just want you to be able to go do your job, be smart, be intelligent, sound well, speak well. You understand what I'm saying? So Nick Cannon, like, what are you doing? Nick Cannon is smart enough to have said that better. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? It kind of comes off to me like he meant to insult people. Who gets that feeling? For everybody that heard the Nick Cannon jump off, who thinks it sounds like, I just kicked this guy? Oh, I kicked the wrong person? There you go. No, I kicked him. Why is his comment still there? There you go. I think he was trying. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened. A lot of times before you go on air, you're going to be talking with your team or talking to whoever you're talking with, and you could just get up. You understand what I'm saying? One of the things that you got to learn how to mitigate is your emotional energy. Also, your, how do you say, I want to, not testosterone, but adrenaline. You need to be able to mitigate those things. You need to be able to work those things. You need to know when you could, crescendo, and you need to know when you got to bring it down. You understand what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, Nick just, he was in his bag, and I don't think he cared. I think he was at one of those points where he just wanted to have a viral moment. That's it. And his viral moment put him in the position where he's at. Maybe he wanted to get fired. Maybe he got a whole new job lined up. But also, Viacom said that what they're going to do is they're going to block anybody from being able to hire him. So now Nick got to go get lawyers. Huh? I think Nick did it intentionally. Okay, so this is what I think. You want to know? Okay, so I kicked that Chili dude. Could y'all please make sure Chili is kicked? I don't even know why I see his comments still. I kicked him. He might work for he might be YouTube. They might want me to stop kicking people. YouTube might be like, come on, man, you got a great show. You need to stop kicking motherfuckers. You kick too many people. And I'm like, but YouTube, we don't got time for the idiots. No, dude is gonna be Nick Cannon is gonna be just fine. That's probably why they're here. They like, yo, look, Jack, man, if you don't stop kicking people, we're gonna have to make a whole new thing. You got too many people kicked, Jack. You got more people kicked than you got subs on your channel. There's a problem. I don't got that many people kicked, obviously, but they like, there's a problem, Jack. You can't keep kicking people. We gotta figure something out. You gotta maybe we could those guys are idiots, ain't they, Jack? You know when somebody's trying to convince you of something, but while they're trying to think of a way to convince you of the thing, they realize you're right. Like, oh shit, this nigga right. Yo, have you ever seen somebody have one of those moments I've seen niggas have their moments with me. Well, I mean, I've had those moments also. But I've seen people have those moments with me where we're talking about something and we face the fucking face. And they're busy trying to tell me I'm wrong about something. And while they're trying to get into why they're telling me I'm wrong about something, they realize I'm right. And that's when you can see a person's integrity. Because right in that moment, the next thing they say show you what type of person they are. When you can see them and they be like, oh shit. And then they still try to act like they right. You know what? I can't fuck with you. Because it's not about being right or wrong. It's just, you just want to beat me. You feel me? You just want to beat me. You don't care if I'm right. You don't care if I'm wrong. You just want to beat me. That's the only thing that's important to you. So I pay attention to people that do shit like that. Niggas be right in the middle of a conversation to you, and then they be like, oh shit, this nigga right. And then they still want to argue with you? Nah, nigga, you don't, your integrity is like this. They're right in the middle of a conversation with you, they realize they wrong, and they be like, oh shit. Oh man, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. You're trying to say? Then you're like, all right, I can fuck with this person because I know behind my back they're gonna tell me the truth. When I'm not there, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about them. Terrence Brown said Nick too smart for that. He could have articulated it way better. Never let your anger supersede your intelligence. I said I think that he could have said once again what he actually, the thing he was talking about. He's not wrong necessarily, and he's also not wrong for saying it. What I'm saying is the way that he spoke about it is just, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have spoke about it like that. And more importantly, right now we got way more important things going on. He should have been talking about other shit. There's other shit to talk about. It's like us black people can't work together. As soon as we see an opportunity where shit is happening, niggas always trying to figure out how they could get theirs. We're about to get out of here. I don't even think we had any drops today, so hold on. Let me count. We're about to get out of here. We want to say give appreciation to Mel Cross for pulling up on us. I don't think we had any drops today. I just call. I think it was like one, so I just call it out real quick, so I don't gotta. I think it was one. I think it was $2 or some shit. Definitely appreciate it. Don't get that confused. I just don't. I'm just trying to remember the denomination, and everything else is coming up. What in the fuck? And I don't know. I got the computer fixed. Now the physical part of the computer's weird. I'm not taking the shit back to get fixed. Why? So y'all could break something else. And then James S. There you go. James S. and Liberty Hazelton. Shout out to James S. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $2 drop, and shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. That's it. Yeah, I think today's definitely a bad time for that. I think he's just oh yeah. No. Yeah, this is Salty right here. Shout out to Salty Sack. We're gonna get this hung up on the wall at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna put it dead in the middle. Maybe I hook it up so I can put it in the middle when I want. I can put it on the side when I want. I can put it on that side when I want. I don't know. We're gonna see how it work out. Maybe I'll hook it up and shit and let the shit just, I don't know. That don't look right. We gonna put the bitch on the wall. We gonna put the bitch on the wall somewhere. I gotta get a light too. Maybe I can get another light that could shine directly on. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking of doing way too much stuff. I got other stuff I'm supposed to be getting into today. I just hate the fact that I took my computer in and it's like they didn't put the shit back the right way in the fucking, you know, the thing right here where I gotta touch the mouse at. It's like the shit ain't. Maybe I gotta screw some extra screws in or something. What the fuck? Yo, look, I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I want everybody to have a great day. You should be, my brother. This is good artwork. What are you talking about? Shout out to Vintage Blast with the $5 drop. It says, peace, Frontline Frost and BBN fam. Been a minute, Frost. Your existence is appreciated. I appreciate you too. That's a whole fact. That's a fact. Putting it on the wall will get it picked up on the camera better. I just gotta. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. But I do want this to be prominently shown every show. I appreciate you guys. That's a fact. This is dude. With that being said, pay attention to the people that you follow, right? Pay attention to the people that you just blindly believe. A lot of people that are out here being blindly believed, they're not good, man. Stop believing what somebody says because you're mad at another individual. You feel me? Just because you mad at somebody, don't believe something else some other nigga saying. Don't be mad at somebody so you looking for something to hurt somebody else with. Like, at the end of the day, we all trying to go to heaven, right? Like, I'm just asking. For me, we are trying to go to heaven, right? We are trying to not go to hell, right? For the people who believe in heaven and hell, for the people who believe in God. We are not trying to go to hell, right? We are trying to go to heaven, right? We are trying to go to heaven, right? You know what one of the main things the Bible says is this is one of the biggest sins that you could do in the Bible. Lead somebody else astray. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. One of the worst things you could do in the Bible is lead somebody else astray. That's one of the worst things you could do. And you know what? Those people you leading astray, they're going to have to answer for those same sins that you're tricking them into. Now, I know you don't care, right? I don't expect anyone that tried to rape a woman to care about going to heaven. I don't expect anyone that tried to rape anybody to care about going to heaven, to be honest with you. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that's stupidly following you. Just think about that for a minute. The man is lying on me. That's a fact. But you attaching your soul to a nigga that tried to rape some chick when she was drunk, tried to pull her pants down and take advantage of her. You're attaching your soul to this nigga. And for everybody that come in here and try to say Mel Kross is capping, you can't be trusted. I need you to go find one nigga that know him and say that Mel Kross ain't solid. That know him. One solid nigga that know him that say that Mel Kross ain't solid. You can't find one. I've been around niggas in whole other gangs. Just, working, doing what I do, work. And niggas be like, yo, what's up with, they ask me about what's up with the homies, how, what's up with CK, what's up with, the guys or whatever. They like them all, for the most part. And then when they talk about Mel Kross, the conversation, it stays the same because it's respect. It's respect with all of them. But when they talk about Mel Kross, it's a different energy. You understand what I'm saying? The nigga is so honorable. When you so honorable that niggas that know that you honorable even when you was locked up and when you come home, you still honorable. I need for everybody that don't think or don't believe Mel Kross, go ask some nigga, yo, if Mel Kross told you a nigga raped somebody, would you believe him? I guarantee you, not no real dude, not no real not no real person is gonna be like, nah, that nigga Mel Kross is lying. They're gonna be like, wow, Mel Kross said that shit? Think about that for a minute. All of you people that's hating me and mad at me, think about that for a minute. One of the most honorable, humble men that we know, that's about all the fuckery. For everybody that don't know, Mel Kross, get it in. All the fuckery. How you gonna call him a liar? How are you gonna say he's lying? How are you gonna say he don't know what he's talking about? How are you gonna say he's fronting? I've been having my character dismantled, disrespected for 2 whole years because, in my opinion, I think he want to have sex with me. So that's what I think it's about. But in my opinion, because I broke some man's heart that I wasn't even in a relationship with the nigga. He just heartbroken that he can't hang out with me. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I don't know what I can do. But I know one thing. We could let the world know that Zeke Black is a fucking rapist. You could argue semantics that you want. He didn't actually rape, but he tried. But if you saying he didn't actually rape her, you tried. What are you saying about you? You don't think a nigga that tried to rape a girl was a rapist? You only think he's a rapist if he succeeds? I don't even know what you're talking about, Lisa Rada. You gotta have to say a little bit more. What are you talking about? Who's the we? Just so we can be clear. So I just want to throw that out there. So y'all know what kind of the white boy, right? He's already a racist, but he's a racist that he has rapist friends that he hangs out with. The Clown TV guy, he has a racist guy that he calls a big homie. He calls a rapist a big homie. And this isn't me bashing y'all or lying on y'all. I'm saying actual facts. So all that being said, we're going to get up out of here. The Bible says that if you think about it, you've already done it. Plain and simple. That's a fact. Shout out to Kross TV Network. I need y'all to, after this, I need y'all to go over to, I need y'all to go over to our BBN page. Oh, whoa. What am I doing? After this, I need y'all to go over to my BBN page. Check out a couple of articles. See what's going on. Go meet some of our writers. I don't know why this fucking ad block. I gotta use the other jump off. It got ad block on this damn thing. I don't even know how to get it off. Go over there. We got some articles. We talk about the Baltimore police sergeant that was arrested for extortion and kidnapping. We talk about some shootout that happened during a performance in Greenville. We talk about Chance the Rapper supporting or lack of support for Kanye. We talk about how Uber just purchases Postmates for $2.6 billion. Yes, we also talk about finances, and we still have conversations about the situation that happened with Pop Smoke. Come over here, check out a couple of articles. I'm pretty sure y'all guys will like it. And give me some feedback. Come back tonight and tell me which articles y'all read and tell me what y'all thought about it. We could do that. Come back tonight and y'all could tell me what y'all think about our writers over there. Maybe first of all, Lisa Rada, I need for you to stop. Lisa Rada says, us black people, like if we say something or have an opinion, whites are quick to jump on it. We're not doing that, Lisa. We're not talking about whites and blacks, Lisa. We don't do that over here. I need for you to take all of that race shit somewhere else. What we're talking about is we have people that are black that are trying to stop blacks from being killed. We also have people that are not black that are trying to stop blacks from being killed. We're not going to leave them out because you got individuals that want to act like all white people are a monolith. All white people are not a monolith. So all black people are not a monolith. So all white people are not a monolith. Got me? We don't all think the same. We have our own minds and our own brains. So just like there's white people that do bullshit, there's also white people that they're on our side. So we're not doing that. We're not saying all white people anything. We're not saying all black people anything. All right? I mean, you could do what you want, but if you continue to do that, I'm just going to kick you. Shout out to England. What up, Lee Vincent? Shout out to all our people over there from across the pond. No, it's not even saying not all. I'm just saying we're not generalizing anything. Don't generalize no statements. Period. Talk about what you want to talk about, but don't generalize no statements. We're not going to have no conversations in here where we're pitting one race of people against another race of people, one gender of people against another gender of people, one nationality, one religion of people against another. We're not doing that. So if I see you doing that again, I'm telling you right now, we're not doing that. We're going to show love and respect for everybody that shows us love and respect, and that's it. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Oh, shit. You just reminded me of something before we get up out of here. Y'all know one of them Karens got killed, right? Well, she killed herself. Y'all know one of them Karens got killed, right? Got hit by a fucking fire truck. She's passed away. I thought I had to jump off where they also... no, I don't. I got this chick doing skates. She's a cutie. I can't find it. She passed away. I can't find it right now, but she's passed away. She expired. What you mean? First of all, if that lady went on that kind of tirade against black people, she wasn't going to heaven years ago. You understand what I'm saying? She's been wasn't going to heaven. I'm just saying. Anyway, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bones. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.